what is the biggest difference between our parents and us? What do you believe is the biggest difference between? Because to me, the biggest difference is that when they be like, "You can't fool me." Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm doing it right now. You mad, but you really don't know why you mad because I done already got away with it. Like now, I think because we really grew up in the internet, I think we more lenient. I think we actually more lenient because we would really be fussing all day because you
Yeah.
really can't get it past us because we are the internet. Like
I think we listen to our kids more than our parents listen to us, or less. That's how I do my children. As far as like, not really. Well, I could use my oldest as far as like the internet, like because we done been there. We know every back page this way,
right.
that way. So yeah, but I do. We are more lenient, but I think we listen because we know what they experience.
I'm gonna go against the grain and I'm gonna say we're way more protective than our parents were,
Oh
right?
That's
Because
true. That's true.
even though our parents were strict,
they didn't
we
know
could
the internet.
if we had $20, we could get on the bus. Now, no cell phones, none of this existed. All
Nothing
we had
can
was
be
a
gone.
payphone and a beeper and a pager.
I
And we could
remember.
get on the bus. No, for real, we could get on the bus. We lived in West Dallas. We could get on the bus from West Dallas and be downtown in the West End.
I remember one day I was on the bus gone all
And
day. This was like seventh grade, and I came back late on the bus, and I got in trouble for being wrinkled. like,
See,
nigga, anybody could have seen you. They know who son you is. Earn your goddamn shit.
yeah,
But I'm literally
see,
on the bus all day, just gone. Like I couldn't. That's what I
me and my
couldn't
friends,
imagine.
we used to get on the bus and go to Magic Skate and be
Right,
at Bronco Bowl
see
and
now.
just be gone.
I'm
The
from
freedom.
and
East
be
St.
gone.
Louis, Illinois, though. Hold on. So, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. So, East St. Louis and Missouri are literally, when Nelly say don't cross the bridge, it's a bridge that connects Missouri and Illinois. I would get on the bus at 12, go to St. Louis and just be gone. And there was just no cell phone, no nothing. And wouldn't come back for like 9 o'clock
Right.
And
without a
our parents wouldn't
problem.
be like looking, wouldn't be worried, none of that. They wouldn't be worried.
Hey,
They wouldn't
I can
now.
drop the girls off now, and I still shoot a little text like, "Hey,
Oh, baby, I can drop them off and check
I
their
know this closed
location.
at 9. I gave out to 9:30, bro. What's up? What we doing?" And
Look,
that's
I'm
not even
always
that's just
checking their
me being
location.
worried. Like it's 9:30. I'm really up here already. I just ain't trying to lame you out. But what we doing? I can't let you make it to 10. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I do think we did have more freedom just because there wasn't the internet wasn't just prevalent like that. So the fear it wasn't as high. Now I think because we see so much, we
Hmm.
the fear is just there. Like
About to
even when I
change
play at
now.
the park, I'll look, I'll make them come back just for something random. Like, hey, I need you to go check the mail. I don't need you to check the mail. I check it, but yeah, I've been outside 4 hours. I don't know, man. Just come back real quick so I know everybody back. You know what I mean? Like it's just that fear is there though because of it. Other than
Yeah.
that, we say I
I'm gonna
yeah,
leave and come
yeah,
right back, y'all. I gotta change phones.
no, you
Okay.
good.
Yeah, the girls, if I see no location found, babe, I'm blowing that phone up. I'm
Like
blowing
it's
it up.
just
I need to see your location at all times.
my boy Joe said snack cakes and things. The world's a lot more crazy now. And to be real, it's going to get worse. I mean,
I
I
think
hope
it was
not, but
bad.
I agree.
I think it was bad when it was bad when we were kids. We just wasn't aware of
Right,
now we're aware of shit that's going on. Back
and it's
then we
hard to
wasn't
turn
aware.
that off.
Yeah. I think
It's hard.
the first time we heard the word sex offenders when we moved to Cedar Hill and our parents swore Cedar Hill was gonna be better than West Dallas, and then we ride our bikes on the next street and this man had a sign in
In his
his
yard.
yard that said sex offender live here. We went home, we was like, Mom, what's a sex offender? She was like, where did you see that at? We was like, we saw it on the next street.
On
This
the
man
for
got
sale sign.
on the for
On the
sale,
for sale sign in
a
his
big
yard.
old sign in his yard.
And he had to keep it up.
Wow. Do they still have
Yeah.
to do that? They don't have to put the signs no
Yeah,
more, do
yeah.
they?
Well, I don't know if he got to put the sign up still.
I know
haven't
they
seen
got a
no sign, but
register.
that was the first time I ever seen something like that. And my parents swore this neighborhood was gonna be so much better than the hood
Serial
and
killers
all that.
existed, and they
I
still let us
swear.
roam the streets.
Look,
We was outside.
I mean, I'm from East St. Louis. So I'm talking about straight serial killers with baby all day long, and I'm just riding my bike. Ain't gotta call nobody.
The internet came in
That
the street
part,
lights
yeah.
on. It did. Like, yeah, because you remember, like, hey, just make sure you. It don't. If the street lights came on at 12, hey, just make sure you know how before the street lights come on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that was
Mhm.
just the rule. But
That was the street lights was the curfew.
it was that was just the freedom too, the freedom that we had to. And when we were outside, there was no like me. Hey, you finna go outside, all right? But let me go to 3 parks over, and you at those parks. Hey, why you all the way over here? You know what I mean? Like back then, when we said we finna go outside, I might be
outside.
2 towns over. As long as I'm back when I'm supposed to be back, it is what it is. Like I'm outside,
On
like
the bike.
you know, on the bike.
Right.
Bro, I remember I took my car. I was driving from my house all the way to Fort. So I'm like, damn, we rode our bikes all the way down
That
here.
shit far. That shit far.
We can't even get these kids on a bike now.
No,
They not riding no bike.
they ain't riding no bike.
They don't know life. You see everything bike.
Say,
Man, we used to be
you know
gone.
what? I don't even see kids ride bikes no more.
They don't ride bikes anymore.
No,
I might see somebody on some skates. I don't see none of that shit no more. Like
Who, rocker kids? Who you see on some skates outside?
man, maybe one kid in the last 6 years.
Yeah, I'm like, tell me where they at.
right.
Like-
They don't even want to go to the skating ring. I'm like, the skating ring was that's where you
What?
went.
That's where you got away with most
Yeah,
things.
it had a
Hey,
blast.
that's where you went and found your boo from the other school.
No,
Skating ring. That you ain't gonna never see again.
That's where you
Never.
never back up in Black Planet
Because
people.
you can't get a ride nowhere. Shit. If you nah, that's for real. Like they don't do none of that shit no more. Cause I mean the internet, that so like we say we in my opinion, I believe we really grew up in the internet. They grew up on the internet though. Like, well, no, we grew up on the internet. They grew up in the internet. Like, you can't tell them that shit ain't real. And it's like, nah, bro, y'all gotta touch grass. Like, I don't think y'all realize this shit really still ain't real, you know. But they grew up in the internet, and
So
like
I started with it being fun, and then it kind of got when you went to college. That's when Facebook came in. You couldn't have a Facebook unless you was in like a university.
Right.
They're just making Facebook pages and Instagram.
Right.
Everybody can have one.
No.
Little bitty kids can have one. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you
These
on
celebrities
Facebook?
making their babies on Instagram for what? Why does 2-month-old got an Instagram? Like,
and you coming for him talking about he said
he
he
said,
had a great day today.
I'm sucking my
He didn't say
fire.
nothing.
The fuck? He ain't said nothing.
And
Like,
he ain't said nothing. What Joe say? What's your take on family compounds, man? If I got the land, everybody, let's go. I ain't shit. Straight up.
Down.
But it gotta be enough. It gotta be enough land to where I don't see your house.
It'll be
Like, I need to be able to come outside and feel like I'm the only person here still. Like it has to be a lot of land. A lot.
I think giving off the land is what God wanted for us.
I mean, yeah, like
because you think about it, other cultures. Have you ever seen how Hispanics they'll have a house, and then the next year you see they building onto this. They just keep adding on to this one house. It be Adobe or whatever that brick is called.
Adobe. Yeah,
Adobe brick. They just build and because they move all they family into this one house.
Right.
It works for them, and it works for them. Black folks at 18, get your ass up out of here.
Yeah. So what you doing?
Yeah,
I live like.
You know you're 18, right? Which is nuts. When you think about it, that shit's nuts. Because 18,
that's
like
crazy. That's what trauma. That's where your first trauma start.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out either gotta go to school or go to work and pay bills. There was no other option. It was either
when you 18, you'll get out of here. That's crazy.
Yeah,
no other culture put their kids out at 18.
So what age should you be looking to move out? I'm gonna say like 25, 26. I'll be honest with you. Like you could, because we should be in a position or putting ourselves in position to where our kids can. I really don't. You really shouldn't want to leave. I shouldn't want you to leave at 18 because I know you finna fuck up. I know it. Like it's inevitable.
When you're financially stable and able to take care of yourself.
And take care of yourself.
I don't think it's an age. It shouldn't be an age. I mean, not say it should be an age range. You ain't gonna be 35, still living, hopefully.
Right.
But like Chanel said, you have to be financially educated, number one. Because you could be financially stable, have the money, and not know what to do with it. So, but do we teach our kids structure? Do we teach our kids to save? Do we teach our kids about credit early? We didn't get that. I didn't. But we didn't get to get those talks.
A lot of credit was messed up before we even hit 18.
We got light bills and I
you gotta go get a credit card. Like, yo, I'm 18. I'm gonna go get a credit card. You get in there talking about you in debt. How?
But back then it was looked at as in like, if you got your own apartment, you got your own car, you paying bills, you grown. That's something for them to be proud of. They did right, but we still didn't really know about life, and we didn't have nothing saved up. Like me, man, you ain't gotta lead to. Let me see your account. How much you got? You don't need to lead yet, bro.
Where you working at?
Where you working at? You don't need to lead yet. It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like to me, he said we gotta get out of this mind. If we work together, we can get more benefits in many different areas of our tribes if we come together. That's true. That's
I agree with that. Totally.
That's why we always wind up having to go back and think because something gonna happen, but because we're not actually set up to survive on our own. Well, we mentally, once you get put out into the wild, you do survive, right? But we shouldn't just be surviving, and that's what we be doing. We should be living.
It's to the point to know enough to live,
And that 18 thing is really just about the pressure is off me. You grown now, so now I ain't gotta take care of you. But in reality, parenting does not stop. That as long as you my kid, I am your parent. It does not matter what's going on. If like even my pops, hey man, I one of these tubes in this car ain't tubing like it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up like a pops, like, hey, what they say that mean he was like the turbinator connected to the battery. He just be saying something about,
Mom, I'm at the doctor. When was the last time I had got a shot? Like what? Ask me about my shot records. You still got that? Your parents still got your birth certificate under the mattress and all that shit. That's what Black people do.
Right. We just be so quick to be free, as parents, but it don't stop no way. Listen, I'm gonna go to this apartment. Something happened. And I'm gonna come back anyway. What are you talking about?
I'm finna enjoy my little 5-6 months.
Of course, I didn't make it through this 18-month lease. I wasn't gonna make it through this. Why would you let me sign this? Just be like,
right?
I'm not finna make it all 18 months. I am finna be out of here.
Month 8, parents talking about my lights off. Can I borrow? What do you mean your lights off? Shit, I'm making enough money for the rent.
I didn't know you spent all these bills.
I didn't know.
Back when we started, when we was 18, we had efficiencies for $900, $700, $600. Baby, not no more.
Hey,
I'm like, my first apartment only paid like $5 something for a 2-bedroom. I'm like,
how much was your first apartment rent?
My first apartment was like $540.
Mine was $648
for a 2-bedroom. For a 2-bedroom.
But I left at 18. I wanted to be by myself. I was gone. I think a week after, maybe 2 weeks after we graduated, I had my own place. I was like,
That 1-bedroom now, $1,700.
$1,700.
Yeah.
For a half bath, you ain't got to talk.
You don't even get a full
with just a shower.
Just a shower. The hell?
Don't even get the tub and nothing. Damn. $1,800 for just a walk-in shower, like
you don't even get no dining room.
What did they said? Mine was $400. Yeah, you stayed in St. Bro though. So
we stayed in the Rosemont.
You was in the hood.
He stayed. What is it? Cedar Ridge Crib. Yeah, you stayed in Ridge Crib. You paid $400, boy.
It's Surrey Road.
He had a room.
$400. Yeah, all bills paid too.
They gave you a hot pot.
Yeah. Gave him that cable. Gave him everything for $400. Jesus. Yep. Bring back those days. Bring
All
bring
bills
back that
paid.
cheap rent.
All bills
Right.
paid for 400. You got
But
everything.
now
Like
now apartments
water,
are
light.
exactly the same price as a house. Like there is like it's the same price. Like so it's really just your preference at this point. What
Yeah.
Kelly say he paid 411. Yeah, you was a place to go to. I know you feel like this place out for real. I remember going over there.
Yeah, I remember
What did he
came
say?
up in the Grove
And
side.
Oak Cliff and the Redbird. Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
See, I told you, Sarah. Don't just say Sarah Road.
You don't want to say the name.
I was saying mine was called Park Village.
Charleston Village. We
A
know you was
village.
over there in
What is
Charleston
it?
Village.
Chris,
The village.
a
I was in Park
village,
Village.
a ridge,
Right.
any of those. Any of those. You got to park across the
For
street.
real.
Before I come in here. I got hey, you where you at? Come to the door. There's a lot of niggas out here. And I am a little scared. So
Terrence.
come
Hampton
get me.
Terrence.
Terrence.
Yep.
All of that shit is crazy, man.